I think it's important to understand that Nottingham has a particular problem with domestic violence. It's half of the violent crime in the city, and we need to start to tackle that and get that down.
One of our key issues is around having a core training standard for the whole workforce, and we really need our workforce to deal effectively when they're dealing in situations of domestic violence.
The aspirations that we have are that we create and continue to create a workforce that firstly understands the full nature of domestic abuse in all its guises and is able to respond effectively through being trained efficiently and effectively to be able to understand the risk indicators of domestic abuse victims, and also to be able to respond effectively to perpetrators and to manage those perpetrators through the criminal justice system.
We would need partners to bring expertise, people who work with this all day in, day out, and to be able to bring practical tools and examples of how to work with us on this area.
I think professionals really need to understand the impact of domestic violence, and it's really important to raise the awareness, especially amongst health, because of the amount of people that are coming through the trust and the impact domestic violence does have on health.
Across public services, we've got lots of people going into people's houses, lots of people interacting with families, with individuals on a daily basis. I want them to have the skills to recognise those early signs around domestic violence, and when they recognise these things, when they have concerns, to have the knowledge to either deal with it themselves appropriately or find someone who can, so that things aren't left ignored because they're difficult.
I'd like for male survivors in Nottingham to have access to a specialist worker who understands the needs of gay, bisexual and heterosexual men experiencing domestic abuse. And I'd like to see safe accommodation for men experiencing domestic abuse.
Another huge area of priority at the moment for us is work with young people. We particularly want young people to understand more about relationships, about healthy relationships.
When I'm older, I want an equal and trusting relationship. When I'm older, I want a confident relationship.
When I'm older, I like an equal relationship. When I'm older, I would like a relaxing relationship.
When I'm older, I would like a comfortable and safe relationship.
I wanted a project that was age appropriate for the children, where the children could relate to the learning, where the people who were delivering the project would be friendly and understand the needs of every child in my class without exception.
We want the project to be
exciting, interesting,
fun and friendly.
To be able to have the skills and experience to deliver an awareness-raising project that is of a very high standard, a project that is evaluated, a project that has very high standard of skills and knowledge base, and a project that meets the needs of children and young people suffering from domestic abuse.
Well, when you bring in an agency or a team or a theatre group into a school, obviously you want them to be as good as you can get. You want them to know their stuff. You want them to know youngsters and what youngsters need. But also, not just that they can bring it to the young people, that they can relate to the young people, that they can work at the young people's level, at the young people's speed. They can pick up on what, the issues that the young people are trying to deal with in their own mind. And they're flexible enough to perhaps say, yeah, this was our programme for today, but this issue's been raised and we have a plan B.
I would like my facilitators to be very confident and like to have fun a lot. I don't want them to be very boring and hold back.
And just build our confidence up, not just be like perfect, you've got to do this. They'll give you a little of leeway and just build your confidence really.
I think the facilitators should be have a sense of humour, so so you get to have a laugh on the way.
I want to learn how to make my relationship happy.
I want to learn happy
and positive.
Sex.
Nottingham's a city that says no to this sort of behaviour. Domestic violence is never okay. So I want people to know that, I want people to really understand that, and I want people who are in trouble and need our help to know that we will stand with them and how to get that help. So that's what I'm looking for.
It's vital that we don't look back another 20 years and think to ourselves, we missed opportunities. It's vital we look back and celebrate the opportunities that we took to reduce domestic violence going forward.